You know, the Bible talks about people in the end times are going to be very boastful and bragging against the Bible. They're going to be scoffers. And a scoffer is more than just somebody who mocks it, it's also an ambassador. So we're looking at a person who not only mocks your theory, but believes highly in the opposite version. The funny thing about all this is that it's predicted in the Bible that people would act this way. So while people are acting this way in the Bible, it says at the same time, people are going to act this way. So it's very odd. But I called this title of the video, I called it The Ride. And that's the truth about it. It is a fucking ride. You reach this point in life, this point where you've done almost everything you need to do, seen all you need to see, and everything just becomes boring as fuck. You can't even watch television anymore because it's just boring as fuck. All you can see is the brainwashing that's happening. That's what happens when you become a Christian, man, a real Christian. You don't see everything like you used to see it. You see demonic entities over there, and you see demonic systems over there. You see your friends going down, taken down by demonic entities, and songs and music and movies, just taking their IQs down the drain, taking their personalities down the drain, losing friend left and right, one after the other. Man, just all they're all like losing their minds, and they all think that they're so very enlightened and powerful and smart, and meanwhile they really just lost their soul and been totally corrupted. Why can't men out there even admit to, like in the 1970s with the sexual revolution, that it wasn't really a sexual evolution, it was just a simple demonic takeover? Oh, this so-called empowerment is nothing more than just tapping into the dark side, folks. I'm sick and tired of seeing this shit happen. It's again, it almost makes you want to lose your mind. You read in the book something that's going to happen, then you see it play out in real life. Then you realize how fucking insignificant you are, this tiny little speck of nothing that you are in this universe. And then to see everybody just falling for the trap, all living inside that world, and then calling that world the norm because the majority of people live in the norm. Sickening. Man creates a bubble, and then people think, oh, the bubble is the real world. Yet the bubble is only inside of the world. It reminds me of that movie, The Truman Show, and everybody's Truman. And I'm the only person that actually seems to understand that it's the bubble that we're living in. The bubble ain't gonna protect your sorry ass. That's a fucking damn truth about it. The bubble is not going to protect your ass. It's like being an ostrich with your head in the sand. Because your head is in the sand, that your body is safe. The bubble is merely a bubble on this planet, and it will burst. Don't you all understand that? Life is more about than just a city here and there. It's more about your daily life. It's more than anything you could think of. You live inside of a bubble. Your TV keeps you inside that fucking bubble. Your own mentality keeps you inside that bubble. And you all call it the Matrix. You call it whatever the hell you want to. I used to call it a movie. When I was a little teenage boy, 13, 14 years old, I'd walk down the fucking street, and I swore to God, I felt like I was living in a damn fucking movie. That everything seemed to be happening around me like I was in a movie. You know, when I was a little kid, I used to wonder if I was dead and living in hell. That's what I thought. I thought, okay, because I had a big plane flight when I was younger. I thought in the back of my head, maybe we never survived the flight, and this is hell. Because everything seemed to be so scripted. Everybody's behavior seems to be so scripted. Everything seems to be so scripted. Everything is so freaking obvious. We live in a time where the truth is so bloody obvious. There are people back like 1,000 years ago that would have killed them living in a time like this. Where the truth is so obvious. People always say, I want to see Jesus. Well, you're going to see him pretty soon. That's quite clear. My point being simply is I'm getting really tired of the stupidity in human beings. I mean, Jesus Christ sat there on the cross and he said, forgive them, Father, for they know not what they do. I'm trying to think that they damn well know what they're doing. They just don't give a shit. And I'm no longer going to give a shit about them. I've reached the point, man, where everything is just becoming mundane. I mean, I read something that's going to happen in the Bible and boom, it happens. I mean, right now, everybody in the Bible, if we're honest right now, everybody in the fucking Bible right now is waiting for Damascus in Syria to be destroyed. We know what's going to happen, and it's very frustrating that we know what's going to happen, and we watch it happen, and nobody listens to us, and nobody cares to heed our warnings. Oh, look at the crazy Christian. Really? How come I can predict the future and you can't? Every Christian can predict the future. If they've read the Bible, they can predict the future. The future is set in stone. We are nothing more than puppets in the play heading towards the end of the script. Very simple. I turn on my TV and I'm instantly sick. Sick of the boobs, the beer, the drugs, and the attitudes, and the stupid mentality. So I turn it off. I go downtown and I see everybody imitating that same shit they've seen on TV, and I'm bored and annoyed. So I go back home. I'm sick and tired of the stupidity of this world. It is absolutely killing me. The stupidity is beyond amazing. And if you all want to talk about evolution, then clearly I'm the one that's more evolved here. You want to become evolved, open up your Bible, read it all the way from cover to cover, and understand it, and respect it, and follow it.